Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Sorry, the day has come. The day for 8-9 for surface area. All right. So just to decrease your panic and your hate, I know Michelina hates. I don't know if Nicole is high on the hate scale. We're gonna take this slow, okay? Not super duper slow, but we might spend today, Monday, Tuesday, doing this. So yeah, because we don't gather on Friday for Mother's Day. I lost my train of thought. Oh, surface area. I know that you have the hatred from last year. The directions are the same, so I don't think if you have last year's stuff, you don't need to write anything down. Again, sorry, my book is falling off my lap. We're gonna do this in baby steps. So remember that the net, I think it's a dumb word, but okay. The net is saying to me, I always think about the Kleenex box like they show here. The net would be the two-dimensional, the flat picture of what your 3D figure looks like. Again, they're just building all of this up. You had 3D figures yesterday, and so they're building this up. And so, as you look here, the Kleenex box, which they should have put this in a dumb order. They should have put this in the first one instead of the third one. There's your Kleenex box. And then you have side, top, bottom, and a front and the back, which we can't see. It's just not going to be possible for us to see the back. Side, top, bottom, front, back. Okay? So that's 6 pieces. That's 6 faces. Yesterday you learned about the word face. Faces. And so here you have then the net would then be the pattern that you would use to then fold. If the black lines were fold lines, you could fold it, do a little glue sticking, and then you could make a box like that. Okay, so that's called a net. Not today, but when we get to your practice sheet, you'll be drawing some nets. So this net for the Kleenex box looks like this. I've also seen it where, I gotta find my fingers, the 2 sides could be attached to the bottom, and that would still work. I've also seen the 2 sides be up here to the front, and that works as well. You can just fold the sides wherever, but they put the sides right there, and that's fine. I don't really want to focus too much on this one. What I do want to focus on is surface area. And surface area is always going to be something that's squared because it has depth to it, just like area. So you always have to square your label. What they've done here is they've used this triangular prism and they have drawn a net. Kind of looks like a rocket. Again, there is side, because it's triangular, side, top, and a bottom. So this one has 5 I'll say faces. 5 faces. And so, oh yeah, look, the book agreed with me. 5 faces. And so as you see here with the centimeter directions here, the left side or the left face is going to be 4 by 9. The back piece is a 4 by 12. The right side is a 4 by 15. Your top, oh, here we go. Your top and bottom are triangles. Okay. So what you have to do is go back to the chapter or to the lesson where you have the formulas for area. Because you are having here in this shape, this triangular prism, you have 3 rectangles and 2 triangles. Well, to find the area, because it's surface area of a rectangle is length times width. The area of a triangle is half of base times height. Okay? And they walked you through that. So, you need to find the area of all 5 faces, add them together, and then they get 252, and this would be centimeters squared. That's how it's done. And and this is too, guys, like 5 math problems in one. And so these do take a lot of time. Down here for the quick check, just to talk you through it here. Top, bottom, front, back, side, and side. And they give us the 3 dimensions there. If you want to compute on your own to check yourself, there's your answer there, 328. Now, for cylinders, same kind of concept, except it's trickier. You have the top and the bottom of the can, and then you have, as they show here in the orangish, tannish color, you have the wrapper of the can. And when you draw the net for a cylinder, it looks like that: circle, rectangle, circle. And so we go back, ladies, area of a circle, area of the rectangle. However, you have a different formula here. And so they talk to you about a 2 pi r. I'm going to flip the page here. Okay. Here's the directions on the whole cylinder thing. So, again, we don't have to draw the net. We can, though the textbook has drawn it for you. You're going to find the area of one of the circles. One of the circles has a diameter of 10. Not radius, but diameter. And so we know that the area of a circle is pi r squared. So we have to then break down that the r is 5. The diameter is 10, so the r is 5. 5 squared is 25. 25 times pi is the 78.54. We'll just keep it to the hundredths place. And then step 3 is then to find the area of this rectangle. And so the rectangle is the 10 times 14. And for this case, because it's a cylinder, they want you to multiply it by pi again, because it's going to be round, okay? So it's length times width times pi. And so we get 140, 10 times 14, 140 times pi gets us to 439, and they use the wavy line, so it's about, because they rounded to the hundredths. And then, as is the case with surface area, you add the top circle, you add the bottom, so that's the same number added twice, and then you add it to the area of the rectangle, and so they get 569.9. These don't have a label, so, oh yes they do, they're centimeters. It's so gloomy and dark outside, it's hard to have light in here. I am going to give you just 5 problems to try, because as we know, it sounds like 5, but it's going to be a lot of little steps inside. So I want you to do the U-Try on 417, and I want you to do problems 9, 10, 11, 12, and 13. 9 through 13. So give those a wing. Give those a wing. That sounds like an odd statement. Give them a try. And remember that their labels are going to be squared. You can just put these into the Google question today, because it's just number answers. And good luck. Remember that if you're using decimals and pi, just take it to 2 places out. Okay. Oh, sorry. Your book says tenths, so just you get to go 1 place out. But you have to find the hundredths to know if that tenth is staying or bumping up to the next one. So, good luck. Don't be afraid. It's just surface area. There's just 5 problems. So I can just double check you. We haven't tackled this since last May. So here we go. You can